You're listening to Ear Snacks. Ear Snacks. Yeah. With Andrew Polly.
We're the Bugs.
We're the Bugs. Ear Snacks. Ear Snacks with Andrew and Polly.
Welcome to Ear Snacks. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Polly.
So, Polly.
So, Andrew.
So, buttons.
No, this episode is not about buttons.
So, bananas?
No, this episode is not about bananas.
Ooh. So, bugs?
Bugs.
Are we talking about bugs?
Yes, we are. So, let's talk about bugs. Let's talk about bugs. I don't even know where to start.
I don't know where to start, but I know who to start with.
Who?
My friend Peter Bugg.
Hello,
Hi, who are you?
I'm Peter Bugg.
Your name is Peter Bugg?
Is that really your real name?
That's my real name. That's the name that I got when I was born, and it's the name that I still have.
Are you really a bug?
Yes, I'm one of the bugs.
Who are the bugs?
Well, there is Chris Bugg and Peggy Bugg.
My name is Christopher Bugg.
This is Peggy Bugg.
Those are my parents.
I'm Peter Bugg's father.
I'm Peter's mother.
And there's Collin Bugg,
Hello, I'm Collin Bugg.
and that's my brother, and he's married to Emily Bugg.
My name is Emily Bugg.
And then they have two kids, and that's Cordelia Bugg and Juniper Bugg.
My name is Cordelia Bugg. My name is Juniper Bugg.
And then I have a sister, and she used to be Ellen Bugg, but now she's Ellen Thorterson.
Hold on. Are you a bug like an ant or like are you an insect bug?
No, I'm not. I'm just a person, but my name is Bugg.
My last name is Bugg.
Oh, how do you spell bug?
B as in boy, U as in union, G as in George, G as in George.
Bugg.
Ah, you're a person bug. A person whose name is Bug.
That's me.
We're the Bugs.
We're the Bugs.
So, where do the bugs live?
I grew up in Madison, Wisconsin, and then I moved to Phoenix, Arizona to go to graduate school.
Well, that's a very far way for a bug to go.
It is. When I came here to live, I drove in a car. But now, when I go to visit my parents, I go in an airplane.
Whoa, bugs can fly?
Some bugs can fly. I fly sometimes, but sometimes I drive.
What do bugs do?
Bugs like to do lots of things. Bugs like to spend time outside. Sometimes while bugs are outside, they spend time looking at glowing objects.
Whoa.
Most of the bugs that I know who look at glowing objects look at phones or computers. Sometimes fires,
Sure.
Okay.
stars too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, all those things. My parents, Chris and Peggy, and my brother and his family, they all live in Madison, Wisconsin.
Okay, so Chris and Peggy in Madison, Wisconsin. What do they like to do?
My dad, Chris Bugg, he likes to spend time with his family. My mom, Peggy Bugg, likes to build dollhouses.
Ooh, interesting.
My brother, Collin Bugg,
Yeah.
his job is to cut down trees.
What do you like to do, Peter Bugg?
I like to go to yoga, and I like to take photographs, and I like to go backpacking and camping with my friends, and I like to spend time with my wife.
Aw.
Huh. So, do all the bugs like to do all the same things that all the other bugs like to do by themselves?
No, bugs are different. They like different things from one another. For example, almost all bugs like desserts,
Ooh.
but some bugs are gluten-free and some bugs are not.
How are you the same as some of the other bugs?
Something that a lot of bugs like to do is eat other people's food. Sometimes even off other people's plates.
Really?
Really?
Bugs will just go take somebody else's food?
It's true, yes.
Like food from other bugs' plates or food from anyone's plate?
Mostly from other bugs, but sometimes friends of bugs too.
Wow.
And also a lot of bugs like to share their food.
Oh,
They
that's cool.
they think the food is even better if they can say, "Hey, bug, friend, would you like to have some of my food?"
Got it. Okay. All right. So let's get back to Ellen Bugg.
Ellen Bugg
So now Ellen Bugg's name is
Ellen Thorterson.
Ellen Thorterson.
What is a Thorterson?
A Thorterson is a son of the daughter of Thor.
Oh. Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Huh.
Yeah.
So your sister used to be a bug,
Yes.
My name used to be Ellen Bugg.
and now she's a
Thorterson.
Thorterson.
So I used to be a bug, but now my name is Ellen Thorterson.
Is she just not a bug anymore?
She's still like a bug. She just has a different name.
She lives in places where bugs live. She goes to places where bugs go, and she takes food off of other bugs' plates.
Yeah, all of those things.
Who was the first bug?
The first bug that I know about was Daily Bug.
Daily Bug.
Daily Bug.
He was a bug daily.
Yeah, regularly a bug.
Like every day, daily, weekly, monthly. His name was Daily.
And that was my dad's dad. He had parents, and I just don't know their names.
Were they bugs?
They were bugs too, yes.
And were there bugs before them?
I assume so.
If you wanted to learn something about a bug that you didn't know about,
Like the bug parents of Daily Bug.
how would you find out about it?
I would ask my dad, Chris Bugg.
The bugs sound really awesome. Can I be a bug?
You could be an honorary bug.
I could.
Yeah, it's okay with me.
Oh,
Thanks,
Peter Bugg.
Your snacks with Andrew and Polly.
Andrew,
Polly.
I really like talking with your friend Peter Bugg.
He's your friend too now, Polly.
Oh, that's great how that works on your snacks. But so anyway,
Yeah.
I'm really glad we talked to Peter Bugg
And his whole bug family.
and his whole bug family, but that is not exactly what I meant when I said we should do an episode about bugs.
It's not?
No, I wanted to talk about like bugs, you know,
Oh, not Peter Bugs.
like right, no, like, you know, little creepy crawly things that kind of like crawl, little bugs that crawl on the ground, little
Peter Bug crawls around on the ground sometimes.
Andrew, you know what I mean. Anyway, seriously, can we talk about actual bugs?
Yeah, what do we know about bugs?
I'm gonna need to phone a friend or some friends.
Are you going to use your bug phone?
Bzz, 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 bzz.
This is Alex, Zoe, Nathan, Harrison, Luke.
Where you be?
I live in Maryland, USA.
California. In Santa Monica. LA.
What's a bug?
A bug. An insect. Insect that crawls on dirt.
A bug is like a small creature that lives in grass or in forests.
A type of animal that's really small and it moves on the ground. I think they go super fast. I don't know how bugs can talk. That's my bug sound.
Ooh, can anybody else make any bug sounds?
Have you ever seen a bug?
I've seen lots of bugs before in the past.
Which ones?
You name it.
I've seen a worm and a roly-poly.
Once I saw a ladybug on our tree and an ant scurrying across the ground in our backyard.
Even at my school. Scorpions. I don't know if I see them around our house.
One time we had a giant silverfish in our bathroom. I can remember it as if it were yesterday.
How are bugs different from some other kinds of animals you know about?
Because
They're really small.
they're smaller
They're tinier. They're all different kinds of colors.
and they have usually more legs.
Legs! 6 legs! 6 legs. Spiders have long legs. 8 legs. Spiders.
Spider usually has 8.
A grasshopper is an insect, so sometimes some insects have 6 legs. 6 legs. And
some of them will have like 80 million.
80 million legs?
A centipede.
Really?
Wait a second.
Yeah, that was sarcasm, people.
some have antennae.
Most bugs have antennas. Sound effects.
Wings. Some have wings.
What bugs have wings?
The beetle.
Ladybug. Butterflies. Butterflies definitely not a bug.
Oh, really? Why not?
I don't know.
Ladybugs are ladybugs because they have a bug in them. In the word.
Goodbye, bugs.
Goodbye, bugs.
You are listening to Ear Snacks.
So, I'm still confused about exactly what a bug is, Polly.
Yeah, me too. It's not a person bug.
Well, yeah, that's one kind of bug.
Alex said that a bug has a bug word in it.
In the word.
Oh, like ladybug or stink bug.
Yeah, but spider doesn't have a bug word in it, and I'm pretty sure a spider is a bug.
Is there someone we could ask about that? Like a bug scientist of some kind?
I know a bug scientist.
You do?
My pal Chris Wheeler is an entomologist. Entomologist.
What? He studies donuts?
Oh, he's not an entomologist, Andrew. He's an entomologist. He's a bug doctor. Ooh. Hang on, let me get him on the line.
Ooh, do you need to page him since he's a doctor?
Let me page him because he's a bug doctor.
Yeah, good idea.
Wing, wing. Wing, wing. Wing, wing. Beep.
Hello, this is Chris Wheeler.
Chris Wheeler, are you a doctor of bugs?
Yes, I am.
Does that mean if my bug gets sick, I should bring my bug to you?
No, I'm not a medical doctor.
Do you study any one bug in particular more than other bugs?
I study Lepidoptera. Lepidoptera. Which is a fancy word for moths and butterflies.
But bugs are really small. Doesn't it make it hard to learn about bugs because they're so small? Like, how do you even get in there and see the bugs and all the bug parts?
Microscopes.
You use a microscope.
Sometimes, yes.
Which parts of the bug do you look at through your microscope?
A lot of times I look at the tip of the abdomen.
Abdomen.
Insects have 3 body parts, a head, a thorax, and an abdomen.
It has a thorax, abdomen, head.
And on the tip of their abdomen, there is a little sac, and inside that sac is perfume called pheromones.
Why are you so interested in the pheromones in bugs?
Well, bugs don't talk to each other like we do, but they talk to each other with smells. And it can get pretty crazy, all the different things they say to each other.
They can say different things with different smells?
Yeah, they can say,
Watch out!
or they can say,
Follow me.
or they can say,
Oh, there's no food this way. Turn around.
they say,
Hi, my name is Mr. Wheeler, and this is my Wheeler family. Are you part of the Wheeler family?
And what did you call moths and butterflies? Lepidoptera?
Lepidoptera. Lepidoptera. They're really good with their pheromones. They use them over long distances to attract other moths to them.
Bugs don't have noses. How could they possibly smell another bug's smell from miles away?
Bugs do have noses. They just have a different word for it. It's called antennae.
Antennae.
Wait, the things on their heads that people wear when they wear bug costumes?
Yes, those long, stringy-looking unicorn horns. They have tiny little holes inside of them that are just like your nostril. And so the smells go through those tiny little holes and up to their brains.
Why are you so interested in studying moths? Why don't you want to study a different kind of insect?
A lot of moths are pests. They eat our food on farms and in our gardens. So I do experiments in a cornfield to see what I can do so that there's less damage to the corn from insects.
Do you wear a hat?
No, but I wear long sleeves.
Ooh, tell us more about your special insect doctor outfit.
In the field, you wear a vest, a field vest.
Do you really have a special vest?
I do. It's got lots of pockets in it, so you can put your magnifying glass in there and your tweezers and your camera and your compass. No, I don't need a compass. I use my phone. Learning these different things, we can figure out how to confuse moths or attract them away from our crops so that they don't get damaged, so that we have more food.
So you can just say,
There's nothing to see here, Mom. Go somewhere else.
Yeah, or I can say,
Hey, look at this really fancy moth. She looks great. You should all fly to her.
but it's not a moth.
what is it?
It's a sticky trap.
You are tricking them. You are a tricky scientist.
I'm a mad scientist.
He's mad. What kind of bugs did you find when you were little?
I liked wasps and bees the most. I would look at them really closely, and then I would get a book and flip through the book and try to figure out what their names are, which is always really hard because there's so many insects in the world.
Did you ever get stung?
Just twice. Like one time I stepped on a bee, and another time I saw a beehive and I just couldn't stay away. I had to get in there, and I got closer and closer, and they were like,
Hey, back off.
How did they tell you that?
by stinging me.
Okay, got it. So they were telling you something. So they were saying, like,
This is our house. Please leave us alone.
Yeah.
Did you learn not to stick your face so close into beehives?
Yes, it taught me a lesson.
what would you call that process of collecting all those bugs and then trying to figure out what they are?
Taxonomy. There's lots of insects, and we have to group them into groups where they have similarities between them.
I noticed you were saying insects when we were saying bugs. Are insects and bugs different?
Technically, yes, but the word bugs that you're using, you're probably thinking of spiders and crickets and ants and ladybugs, but technically those are different groups.
So when you're a doctor of bugs, a bug doctor.
Entomologist.
Entomologist is a fancy word for bug doctor?
Yes, and that includes arachnids and insects. No worms.
What?
No.
Why not worms?
There's something else. Worms and snails and stuff.
Snails aren't bugs either.
Nope, they're not insects. Oh, are you putting them in your bug family in your head?
No, they're little. They crawl around a garden.
It sounds like you use a lot of cool science in your cool science, awesome insect doctor special job. Can anybody be a bug doctor?
You can be a bug doctor. It doesn't take a lot of fancy tools. Really,
No?
You just have to observe and think about what you're looking at and ask questions and then try to figure out how to answer those questions. Maybe you see a bunch of ants in an anthill and you're like, what are you guys doing? What do you eat? What do you eat? Maybe sugar. So just sprinkle sugar around the anthill and then sit there and wait.
So you observe something and then you think about what it is that you're curious about and you see if you could make a plan that would sort of answer one of your questions.
Yeah.
What do you call it when you're doing all that?
The scientific method.
So even though people have been studying bugs for a long time, there's still new things to learn?
Oh my gosh, there's so much to learn. Usually the more you learn, the more questions you have.
What happens when you have more questions?
Get more questions.
So you get more and more questions.
Yeah, you get some answers in there, and you write about it. And then other scientists read what you did, and then they think of their own questions based on what you did, and they do work just like you. And then you all work together, studying different little parts of one question and getting more and more answers and more questions.
Well, thank you for being on Ear Snacks.
Thank you, Polly. Thank you, Andrew.
We'll call you if we have any more bug questions.
Okay,
But
sounds
hopefully
good.
we won't bug you too much. Bye, Chris.
Bye.
And that's our show.
Thanks so much for listening to Ear Snacks.
Yeah. And thank you to Alex,
Zoe,
Luke,
Nathan,
and Harrison.
for joining us on Ear Snacks to talk about what they know about bugs.
And a special thanks to the Bug family.
The whole bug family.
I'm Peter Bugg.
Ellen Bugg.
Christopher
Peggy
Bugg.
Bugg.
Collin Bugg.
Emily Bugg.
Cordelia Bugg. Juniper Bugg.
Benito, Ulysses, Gabrielle.
We're the bugs.
The Bugg.
Peter Bugg, thank you so much for talking to us about your family.
Absolutely.
Maybe one day we'll meet them.
Yeah, we gotta go to Madison.
We'll bring dessert.
Yes, bring dessert, and you will be in high regard if you bring dessert.
Away to a bug's heart. Do bugs have hearts?
Yes, we do.
These bugs do. These bugs are person, mammal, humans.
Oh, mammal.
Peter Bugg. 2 G's. Bug.
Thanks, Peter Bugg.
Thank you, Andrew and Polly.
Thanks also to our friend Chris Wheeler, bug scientist extraordinaire, for calling in from the field.
If you're out in a field somewhere and you see a guy
And he has a vest on.
and he's looking at where moths are going,
You and your parents might ask him if he's Chris.
you never know.
You never know where you're gonna meet a Chris Bug Wheeler.
Those moths are everywhere.
Don't bug him though.
Ah! See what you did there?
Don't insect him, though.
Yeah, seriously, there's a distinction to be made, Polly.
That's right.
The name Bug was never a problem for me, but they usually called me by my last name instead of my first name.
Do you like your name to be Bug?
Yes.
I like having a fun name that nobody else has except for my family.
Bug is short and easy to remember. I liked that.
I really loved being a bug, but I also like being a Thorterson. It's a little bit like being a caterpillar. A caterpillar is a pretty cool bug, but it gets to turn into another really cool bug, and that bug gets to fly. I really liked my old name, but I also really like my new name.
If you want to know more about ear snacks,
Or how to be on the show.
visit earsnacks.org.
Earsnacks.org. Grown-ups can find Peter Bugg's artwork at peterbugg.com. Peterbugg.com. Okay. How do bugs say goodbye, Polly?
Oh, yeah, how do bugs say goodbye?
Sometimes we say just goodbye, and sometimes we say something more funny, like toodaloo.
Toodaloo! Toodaloo, Peter Bugg. Goodbye! Because they're very small?
Yeah, because they're small. They make small sounds.
You don't think they use their pheromones?
Oh, yeah, they just... Did you get that? That was my goodbye smell.
Oh.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Stink bug. Goodbye.
He's going to sleep right now. Can you believe that?
That's when they have a bad dream.
Good night, Bugs. Bugs. Goodbye, Andrew and Polly.
That's it. The end.
Ear Snacks is made by Andrew and Polly. Thanks for listening.